So I've just removed the book a call button from my site, and I made this diagnostic tool so you can see it on the left here. And so for example, instead of just saying book a call with me, we ask the person questions, they answer the questions, and then they get a score. So for example, this one is someone saying that they have not got a site, they need a new site, and then depending on what needs they've selected, we are changing this, and we're also changing this call to action. So we're not saying book a call. We know that this person is going to work better on Next.js. So like we're saying, are you ready to launch your Next.js site? So this is the book a call button. So now I'm going to just go through this. It has, see the 1 and 2. So you can just click 1 or 2 to answer. So I'm going to say, I have a website. I'm just going to click random. So it will point out all the issues. It will tell you what's working. Because there's a lot of issues, it will say, do you want to get this fixed? It has some questions, and then we have this DIY checklist, which we need to move higher up the page. All of this was made with Cursor, so I'm just going to say, let's move this DIY checklist further up the page. And so we basically have this conditional call to action instead of, also you can just click D to start this on the site. This was kind of what I've done here, so you can click the different letters to just go to the different sections. So I'm going to do one where we say like a really good score. So could a stranger explain what you do in 5 seconds? Yes. We know the conversion rate. Yes. So we answered yes to everything. So we gave it an 8 out of 8. So we're saying the site is in good shape. This is the checklist, which has 43 points that goes through loads of different things. I didn't think that would be very, like, it's valuable. There's a lot of value in it, but you know, the time to get this quick sort of feedback is much quicker with just like 8 questions. So do you want to explore your options, see what's next? And then we have some common questions that we handle here. So instead of just saying book a call, which I think most people do not click, we're giving them something of value. We're not asking for an email. Only if they book a call, obviously, would they put an email in, for example. And even this checklist, like, I'm not asking for an email. Like, just take this checklist. If you want me to work with you, then just call, you know, book a call with me. You know, there are other things like templates and stuff where I collect emails. That kind of thing you can just give. So yeah, I thought this was an interesting way to just not have a book a call button. And then what I've done as well is, this is a nice little feature I've been putting on a lot of websites. So for example, we've got this widget, and like instead of having a chat or some AI type thing here, right? You know, we're given this kind of menu that's like, I have questions about your services. How long does it take? Right? And then we're directing people to the call to action, but in a contextual way. So is my website losing me customers? So take the full diagnostic test, right? And this is obviously visible from anywhere on the site. Okay. So like we're directing people to the call to action still, but in a contextual way that makes sense for what they're looking for. And I feel like that's just a much more kind of nicer experience for the user than just book a call. Like, what value am I getting from this call? Whereas with this, the call is positioned as the obvious next step.